Dear all, do you know? Amir Khusrau was a great poet and musician who was known as Tuti-e-Hind, and he invented tabla and sarangi. If we see in India, there have been many great singers and musicians who have enriched the great Indian tradition of Sufi music, and their name are still remembered not only in India but around the world. The name of Hazrat Amir Khusrau is synonymous with Sufi poetry and music. It can be seen that even after 700 years since he has passed away, his song, poetry and riddle are sung in the households in India as well as Pakistan, and they are integral part of our folk culture. His song and poetry are remarkable for every situation and for each individual. His Bidai Geet means farewell song like Kahe ko byahe bidis, Lakhiya Babul is still sung in the bride farewell rituals in India. Khusrau has wrote poetry very artistically, which are absorbed in the rich tradition of his country. He has added Indian values and ideologies to his writing, depicting the social and political situation. Amir Khusrau Delvi is considered as legendary personality in the Indian history. Being an Indian musician, scholar and poet, he was an iconic figure in the cultural history of the Indian subcontinent. He was one among the pioneers of Hindu-Muslim unity. His poems, songs are sung today in all the Sufi shrines of India and Pakistan. Some of them are so popular that they are even adapted in movie and serials like Kahe ko byahe bidesh re, Sun Babul More, Agle Janam Mohe Bitiya Na Kijo, in Umrao Jan. There was a serial on Zee TV named after his song Agle Janam Mohe Bitiya Kijo. Such is the popularity of his song. One of the most famous poem of Khusrau, which has been adapted in Indian and Pakistani film and is very famous in Hindi music world, is Chhap Talak Sab Chini Re Muse Naina Milake. बट अगम कह दीनी से मुझसे नैना मिला के प्रेम बाती का मड़वा पिलाए के मतवाली कली ही मुझसे नैना मिला के गोरी गोरी बैया हरी हरी चुइयाँ बैया पकड़ के ली रे मुझसे नैना मिलाए के बल बल जाओ मैं तेरे रंग रजवा. If translated, it means you have taken away my looks, my identity, by just a glance, by making me drink the wine from the distillery of love. You have intoxicated me by just a glance. My fair, delicate wrists with green bangles in them have been held together by you with just a glance. I give my life to you, oh my Claude Dyer. This mesmerizing song is being sung by eminent classical and folk singers of both India and Pakistan, like Sabri brothers. Khusrau has dedicated some lines of the same song to Hazrat Nizamuddin Aulia, whom he worshipped so much, as he sings to show his love towards him. अपनी सी कलीनी रे मुझसे नैना मिलाए के खुशरो निजाम के बल बल जाइए मोहे सुहागन किन्हीं रे मुझसे नैना मिलाए के बात अदम के दीनी रे मुझसे नैना मिला के. In English it means, you've dried me in yourself by just a glance. I give my whole life to you, O Nizam. You have made me your bride by just a glance, by making me drink the wine from the distillery of love. To him goes the credit of inventing tabla and sitar, which is a great contribution to Indian music. Being a Sufi mystic, he was a big follower and a spiritual disciple of Nizamuddin Aulia of Delhi, and has devoted many of his composed work to the same. Khusrau was not only a notable poet but also a prolific and seminal musician. He wrote poetry primarily in Persian but also in Hindi. He is credited with enriching Hindustani classical music by introducing Persian and Arabic element in it, and was the originator of Khayal and Tarana style of music. He is regarded as the father of Qawwali. A musician and a scholar, Amir Khusrau was as prolific in tender lyrics as in highly involved prose, and could easily emulate all styles of Persian poetry which had developed in medieval Persia, from Khaqani forceful Qasidas to Nizami Khamsa. He used only 11 metrical schemes with 35 distinct division. The verse form he has written in include ghazal, masnavi, katha, rubai, do beti, and tarkiband. His contribution to the development of ghazal, hitherto little used in India, is particularly significant. His contribution to English music is of great importance. Indian music is of great importance as he was the one who invented tabla and sitar, which is an important part of Indian music and is played by the people around the world. He is also believed to be a descendant of son-in-law of the great celebrated classical singer in the history of India and of the court of the great Mughal emperor. Amir Khusrau was born in Patiali near Etah in northern India. His father Amir Saifuddin Mahmud was a Turkish officer and a member of Lachin tribe of Takshikonia, themselves belonging to the Kara Kitais. Being a prolific classical poet, he was associated with the royal courts of more than 7 rulers of the Delhi Sultanate. His popularity can be seen still now in North India and Pakistan because of many playful riddle, song and legend attributed to him. His works include Tahfatus Sigar, Wasta Hayat, Gairutul Kamal, Bakia Nakia, Kissa Cheher Darwesh, Nihayatul Kamal, Kissa Us Sadaye, Miftal ul Futu, Ishqiya Matnavi, Duwal Rani Khijr Khan, No Sipah Matnavi, Tariq Alay, Tughlaq Nama, Khamsa Nizami, Ejaz Khusru, Khazai Futu, Afzal Fadwaid, Khalik Bari, Jawahar Khushrui. He was a multilinguistic writer as he wrote in both Persian and Hindustani. He can also be called as bilingual as he had the knowledge of other languages like Arabic and Sanskrit, which he was able to speak very nicely. So through his enormous literary output and legendary folk personality, Khusru presents one of the first Indian personage with a true multicultural pluralistic identity. He is a poet who should be remembered and appreciated for the contribution he has given to the Indian poetry and as well as music.